Hole 1 is a great starting hole. It's going to test your shot shaping abilities. At 304 feet, this par 3 has a basket that is situated at the top of a hill that is moderately sloping to the right. You'll need to thread the gap for a shot at a birdie, but getting up and down for par is an acceptable result. Hole 2 is a 320-foot par 3 downhill shot with long grass on your left and an obtrusive tree on your right. There are many ways to attack this hole, but be aware that going long can bring OB path into play. Don't be fooled, this hole looks easy, but will take some commitment to get that birdie. Hole 3 is your first taste of the woods at FelPRo. Possibly the most difficult hole on the course, this 299-foot par 3 offers 2 lines of attack. Either way, you'll need power and control to thread these gaps. A low ceiling makes the birdie a very difficult get, and laying up for par will most likely get you strokes on the field. Hole 4 is a very scoreable 214-foot par 3. The upsloping hill behind the basket allows you to be very aggressive off the tee, but you'll still need to navigate these guardian trees. Pull too hard to the left or the right and you'll find yourself scrambling to get up and down for the par. Hole 5 is a 298-foot downhill par 3, and again, you must navigate some tight lines if you want to attack for the birdie. Avoid the left side rough if you can, and if you kick to the right, you can still find some lines to the basket to save par. Hole 6 takes you back into the open with a very fun 323-foot par 3. It starts with a very open fairway but narrows into a protected green. Longer arms will try to get to this opening, but there are also lines if you land to the right of the green. Attack for the birdie or look to play safe for par. The choice is yours. Hole 7 is a challenging uphill 242-foot par 3. The low-hanging tree makes hitting the gap a challenge, and you must shape your shot to move right as you approach the basket. Landing in the right side rough will have you scrambling for par, and landing to the left will have you battling the large guardian trees. Par here feels like a birdie. After a little walk down the hill, you'll find yourself in the heart of the woods, with hole 8 being a very challenging 206-foot par 3. We have moved the basket deeper into the woods to the left. There are lines to get to the basket, but you'll need to choose wisely and commit to your shot. The left side is tougher to navigate, and the right side will provide more open lines to attack for birdie. It is debatable that hole 9 could be the hardest hole on the course, as that tee shot requires both touch and power. This 285-foot par 3 first moves to the right and then back to the left, so you will need to really trust your shot to find the circle. If you kick off a tree, getting up and down for par will be a challenge. Hole 10 again challenges your power and finesse as you face a long 305-foot par 3. Perfectly placed trees force you to choose to attack from the left or the right, and you will need precision to get past for a look for birdie. Either side will give you open lines to the basket, and again, a par here will feel like a birdie. Hole 11 is deceptive. It's a short 220-foot par 3. It looks easy, but beware. Strategic trees make whatever line you choose a challenge. Commitment is the name of the game here. You'll want to attack your line, but also be accurate enough to land on the protected green. Kick left or right, and you'll find yourself in real trouble. Hole 12 presents a fun, short, and challenging birdie opportunity. At just 192 feet, you will have to get through this wall of guardian trees while maintaining speed control to find that bullseye. If there's any hole on this course that's aceable, it's probably hole 12. Hole 13 is the only par 4. At 399 feet, the name of the game here is placement. A good drive will want to be a straight 215-foot floater landing you at the dog leg. Then take a right and you will have a challenging second shot depending on where you land. Another wall of guardian trees will challenge your upshot and you'll have a small green to land on. 2 well-placed shots and you'll find an easy birdie. Miss a shot or kick off a tree and you'll still have a chance to scramble for par. Accuracy will get you far on hole 13. Hole 14 takes you out of the woods and back into the hillsides with a challenging 315-foot par 3. Don't let these initial trees get in your head. They don't really come into play. You'll need plenty of power to get up this hill and into the circle. From the tee, this basket looks a lot closer than it is, so just let one rip. Power shots will have looks for birdies, while the safer play is just a straight shot over the path and then pitch up to the basket for par. #15 is quite possibly the most beautiful hole on the course. This tunnel shot is 324 feet with a low ceiling and the basket placed just off to the right. You'll want to avoid the jail and the trees on the right, while also avoiding getting too deep on the left. Straight, accurate shots will get you the par, but if you're feeling brave, a power shot might yield a birdie. Hole 16 takes you back up a hill with a blind 300-foot par 3. From the tee, the shot is to just barely clear the hill with something that will move right. The approach slopes to the left, and you will want to avoid landing in the tall stuff on the right side. Anything landing left will have you facing this guardian tree and forcing you to throw a low approach shot. Deja vu? Nope, it's just hole 17, another blind uphill 256-foot par 3. This time the hill is bigger and steeper, but the basket is situated on a right sloping hill. You will want to throw something that can get over the hill and carry distance. It plays longer than you think. Landing on the right side of the basket is the preferred look for birdie, but if you land on the left hill side, you'll find yourself testing your mettle with a downhill death putt. And here we are. Is there any better finishing hole than this sweet downhill 379-foot par 3, hole 18? We don't think so. This picturesque finishing hole will again challenge your power and accuracy. The wind will certainly be a factor on your disc selection, and you will also want to avoid these trees here on the left. Tall grass on the right may be tricky, but you should be able to get up and down for par. Nose angle will be key to getting distance, so keep that in mind as you attack this hole.